Hey. Welcome back with another video. So today's topic is going to be on, are you truly elevating? So this is one of those topics that we don't talk about a lot. We don't talk about it enough, honestly. You need to know if you are truly elevating in life, okay? So you need to know if you're elevating, one. You need to know if you are setting yourself up to elevate, two. And you need to know if you are allowing yourself to be surrounded by those people that will allow you to elevate. So if you are following God's purpose and you are following God's plan, then you should have no problem with elevating because you are allowing him to elevate you and you are doing the things that it takes to be elevated. So today we're going to talk about it. So let's get into talking about, are you truly elevating? Okay, first things first, y'all. God would not elevate you if you aren't doing anything to be elevated. That's just what it is, you guys. That's just what it is. If you are not doing the things that you need to do, if you're not filling those spaces that you need to fill, if you're not following God's guidance, you cannot expect to be elevated. Faith without works is dead. Those words were said for a reason. If you're not putting the work in, how are you expecting to be elevated? It's not going to just happen just because, oh, I just want to be elevated, but I'm not going to do anything to be elevated. No, it doesn't work like that. You cannot sit on your behind and do nothing and expect to be elevated. It's not how it works. That is not how the plan was placed for you. You have to plant those seeds. You have to water those seeds that you have planted. You have to bring life and speak life into those seeds that you plant. You can't reap your harvest if you're doing nothing to sustain the harvest. If you haven't even laid the foundation to reap the harvest, how can you expect to get the harvest? How do you expect your seed to grow if you've never planted any seeds? And if you planted the seeds, you're not doing anything to make the seeds grow. So you have to continue to pour in to the seeds that you are planting for yourself. You cannot elevate without planting and watering your seeds so you can reap your harvest to elevate to the next and the next and the next level. It doesn't work like that. You have got to do your work. You've got to do your work. It's not going to come easy. It's not going to come fast. Always remember that anything that comes in your life fast is going to leave even faster. Getting the blessings from God and getting to that abundance of life is not going to come overnight. You have to do your work. You have to be faithful and you have to do your due diligence all at the same time. And you have to have that mindset all at the same time. So remember that. God is not going to elevate you if you are doing nothing to be elevated. There's no reward. You're not rewarded for doing nothing. No reward is going to come from doing absolutely nothing. So you can't expect that. So how can you get God to elevate you? To speak it into existence. You have to speak it. You have to put that out in the atmosphere that this is what you're wanting. This is the desires of your heart because he will grant the desires of your heart. But you have to make sure that what you are asking for aligns with what he is trying to give you and where he's trying to take you and where you are meant to go in this journey. So you have to make sure that where you're wanting to go aligns with where he has already predestined to take you. So that's how you're able to speak it into existence because he's already given you the visual. He's already given you the vision to show you where you're going next. But you have to be in tune with him in order to receive that. And you have to be ready for that in order for him to create the visual for you. The next thing you have to do is place yourself in a space to receive it. What I mean by that is, first off, you have to have an open heart and you have to have an open mind. God can't get to you if your heart is closed. He can't get to you if your mind is shut off. So you have to turn that on. Open your heart up to receive. Open your mind up to receive. Because he can't pour into you and he can't get into you if you're not willing to open yourself up and surrender yourself to receive what he has for you. So how can you elevate? He is the one that's going to take you higher. So how can you go higher if you're not open to receive where he's placing you? So you have to open yourself up. You have to open your heart up, open your mind up, allow him to fill you up. Allow his spirit to move into you and through you. You have to give him the opportunity to come in. Next thing is praying for deliverance. We all want to be delivered from something, whether it's your job, whether it's your relationship, whether it's your financial situation, whether it's sickness, anything like that. We all have that one thing that we are wanting deliverance from. And you have to be able to put yourself in the realm to be delivered. You have to pray for your deliverance. You have to mean what you're praying for. And you have to be steadfast in the word in order to receive your deliverance. You have to mean it and you have to be serious about it. So in order for you to get to your deliverance, so you can get to your elevation, you got to be praying about that thing. We all have our own prayer life, whether you have a prayer closet, whether you have an altar, whatever. We all have something. Well, at least you should, but that's your thing. But as for me, I have my altar where I go to him in prayer. I speak to him every day, all day. But at the same time, I know that my deliverance is coming for the things that I need to be delivered from, so I can elevate from the spaces that I'm in. But you have to want deliverance. You can't just say, oh, I need to be delivered from this. Yeah. You have to truly want deliverance, and it has to be in your heart that you want deliverance. It has to be in your mind that you want deliverance. It has to be in your walk, your talk. It has to be there in order for you to receive that deliverance. It's not going to just come just because you say, oh, I want to be delivered from this. Okay. No, it doesn't work like that. That's not how he works. You have to put the work in. If you are wanting something from God and you are expecting something from God, he is expecting something from you. All it starts with is steadfast and intentional prayer. That's it. Mean it. Really, truly mean it from your soul, from your gut. Really, truly mean it. Mean that you want deliverance. Mean that you want your deliverance. Pray for your deliverance. The next thing is waking up with expectancy in your heart. Every single day, I wake up with expectancy in my heart. I wake up saying, you know what? I'm going to get something today. Something that's going to bless me today, whether it's the smallest thing. I still count it as a blessing. I count it all joy. When you wake up every day with expectancy and positivity in your heart, knowing that God is going to bless you with something, he's going to give you something today, you're going to have a good day. You are going to truly be blessed. You're going to truly receive something that day. That's your way of manifesting. You wake up every day, Lord, I'm expecting you to do this. I'm expecting you to do this. My heart is full. I'm expecting. All you doing is just plant those seeds. Because one day you are truly going to wake up and he's going to blow your mind. Because every day that you continue to wake up, you're being persistent. Because you're expecting something. You're expecting the good to happen to you. We ain't talking about waking up with expectancy that something bad's gonna happen. Our mind, you can't put that in your mind waking up. You can't wake up like that. No, you can't wake up like that. We ain't talking about waking up thinking something negative is gonna happen. You've already started the day wrong. We're talking about waking up to truly receive the blessings from God. You're already blessed and you're already favored because you were able to wake up this morning and you were able to get another opportunity and a chance for your deliverance, for your elevation, for that abundance of life. So you've already won. You're already winning. The next thing is shift your mind to focus on Him and only Him. I know sometimes that can be one of the hardest things because we focus on a lot of other things, and you have to realize what you feed leads. We can feed a lot of BS as believers. And when you do that, you are choosing who you are wanting to serve. If you are deciding to choose something other than God and focus on Him and only Him, you are choosing to serve those things. You're not choosing to serve Him. So we have to keep our minds solely on Him and only Him and what He wants to do. Because if you are truly asking God for something, whether it's deliverance, whether it's financial stability, whether it's peace of mind, you have to connect with Him and have Him in the forefront. And you have to have Him in your mind. And you have to be able to listen to Him. Because we all say, well, I just want a sign from God. I just want to hear Him and this and this and that. How can you say that you want to hear Him and you want a sign from Him when He is not the only thing that's in your mind? You're not following Him. You're not focused on Him and only Him. You're not going to get the sign because you're not paying attention to the sign. You are allowing other things to lead. That's what's happening. Because God will give you a window and a door, and you still don't know the difference. And you would think that you are in a closed off room with 4 walls and nowhere to get out. Your vision is so clouded to the point where you don't even see where He is trying to take you because you're too busy focused on the things that you shouldn't be focused on. Granted, He will put you in certain spaces to take you higher. But you got to know when He's placing you in those places. You got to know when He's giving you those people to be vessels for you, to take you higher, to elevate you. But you have to be able to know the difference. But if your mind is not set on Him and only Him, how can you know the difference? There's no way for you to know the difference. Because at some point, you have to start doing the work. When you are wanting different results, you have to do things differently. And it has to start off with, where is God wanting me to go? Where is He wanting me to go? What is He wanting me to do? What am I doing incorrectly that is not aligning with where He is trying to take me? What am I speaking that's not the way I should speak? What am I thinking that's not the way I should think? What am I filling my heart with that I shouldn't fill my heart with? What spaces am I taking myself that He doesn't want me to be in? What type of people am I surrounding myself with that He's trying to move me away from? You have to ask yourself these things, and you have to ask God these things. Because if you truly want Him to take you higher, you got to dig real deep down on the inside. Because you got to clean up the inside for Him to move on the outside. Let me say that again. You have to clean up the inside before He can move on the outside. If you are wanting to truly get to that elevated space, you cannot continue to be in those negative spaces, those negative head spaces, around those negative people, the negative places. But you have to understand if you are truly elevating or not. You're not truly elevating if you are complaining, griping, and wallowing in the same space that you were at 2 years ago, even 2 days ago. You can't elevate that way. You're not elevating. Because if that's all that you're doing, you're not elevating. You're being complacent and you just want something to complain about. Because at that point, you're wanting a pity party. God is not going to take you higher when you are complaining and you are moaning and griping and crying about the same things that you're not even trying to change. Because I understand that there are some things that are beyond our control. But the things you can control are the main things that are holding you back from elevating. Let me say that again. The things that you can control are the main things that are holding you back from elevating. A lot of the times we don't elevate because we're holding ourselves back. You are holding yourself back. But you have to realize that, you have to acknowledge that, and you have to change that. You can't be in denial that you're holding yourself back. But at the same time, we have the audacity to blame God that he's not taking me somewhere. No, he's already predestined where he's going to take you. You're just choosing to take a longer route to get there because you're not disciplining yourself to stand in it and realize that you are the one that's holding yourself back. You are the one that needs to separate yourself from those people, those things, and those places, and that mindset that you have. You are choosing to take the longer path to get there. You're choosing to take the longer path to get there. He's going to get you there because it's already predestined. But how long it takes you to get there is on you. So it goes to how bad do you want it? If you don't want it that bad, then continue to wallow and gripe and continue to moan and groan in the place that you've already been in. That's your prerogative. But if you know God has called you higher and you want him to elevate you to higher, then you're going to do what you have to do to get there. We're all trying to get to the kingdom. But how bad do you really want to get to the kingdom? I don't want to take the long road. I took many long roads to get to things, and I took shortcuts and curves and corners to get to certain places. But I know that I had to change some things in order to really, truly elevate. Am I truly elevating? Absolutely. I'm elevating higher and higher every single day. But I had to change some stuff. I had to work on Brianna. It's a process, but it's worth it. So worth it. You have to figure out what's really worth it to you. If it's really worth for you to stay where you are, stay. But if God is telling you to move, you need to listen and move. If he's telling you to move, move. Because other people can tell you everything else and you going on about your business. But when God is telling you, you be like, So yes, move. He's telling you to move. So with that all being said, y'all, I just really want everybody to shift their mindset to really truly get to where they are really wanting to be. You have to sit back and reevaluate some things and really truly figure out, am I truly elevating? You have to know. You cannot not know. If you don't know if you're elevating, chances are you're not elevating. You're not. You know when you are going higher. But if you are looking over your life and where you are now, and you are still in the same space that you were, in the same space that you don't want to be in, there's no way that you are elevating. You need to find out, what are you not doing to go higher? There's something that you're not doing. You're not doing something. But you have to figure that out. Figure it out, y'all. Really, truly hone in and figure out. am I truly elevated? If the answer is yes, keep going, keep pushing, keep listening, never stop. But if the answer is no, you got some work to do. You have truly got some work to do. We've all been there. All have been there. And it's never too late to really change our mind to get there. And I feel like God is placing me on a mission, and I'm on an assignment to do what I'm doing right now. I'm on an assignment, and I received that assignment that He has given me. And the moment that I realize that God has given me a gift, I have not let off the gas. I am literally full speed ahead. That's how I know I'm elevating. Everything in my life is coming full circle. Everything is adding up together. A lot of things right now truly seem surreal. But I know that God isn't speaking to me for no reason. Filling my heart with things for no reason. I know that He hasn't changed my mindset for no reason. I know that He doesn't give me all of this to share with you all for no reason. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't wait to see you guys next time. I love to be able to share my ministry with you guys. And I would love to get you guys' feedback in the comment section. Definitely let me know if this has helped you at some point. If you have any questions, please just let me know. If there's a topic that you're wanting me to talk about, let me know. God puts it on my spirit and on my heart to share these things with you guys. And I just want to be able to help at least one soul. Okay? So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. And hit that notification bell so you will always know when I upload a video. And a big announcement, y'all. So there is new merch available on my site, which the link will be down in the description box. So check out the new merch, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.